So anyway, nilikuwa nataka we discuss I wanted to ask you guys.
Tunasikia.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think of American dream? Nilikuwa nataka to discuss to American dream. You know, what is it?
The American dream.
The American dream. What is it? Is it just a dream? Ama it's achievable? You know, can it be done? You know, ama ni watu tu they should just forget about it, or how do you define American dream? Ukiwa Kenya ukiambiwa stories za American dream.
Yeah.
You know, ilikuwa nafikiria na ile umeona hapa hivi. Are they the same thing ama zimebadilika ama imekuaje?
That's the word.
Okay. Well, I think yeah, you know, kuna wenye ime happen kwao. So kwa sababu ime happen kwao, so definitely it's there. See ati ni kitu tu, it's just something out there. Yeah, there's this American dream, and you know, if you do this and do that, you can achieve it. Honestly, if you put your mind to it, and you know, you have the will, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm thinking this is the place. America, there's a lot of opportunities and zinaweza go your way if you take them, and it's achievable. The American dream is alive and well. I can definitely say that.
Bwana Mike, maoni yako ni gani?
I said, look at me.
Okay.
We see you.
What is a better example? The American dream right here, you know, broke as can be, bad credit. This is the American dream that niliambiwa nitoka Kenya.
Yeah.
Man, me Bwana.Morioz, I think is just being optimistic. Yeah. I'm still thinking home is the place to be. This is not the place to be. As soon as I can walk across that border nirudi Kenya, I'm going. I'm just thinking easy place.
What?
Do you know you give credit to can't even get an apartment anymore.
You can't get nothing.
I can't get nothing. Adi msoga station tu anakuona nasema
anazungumza kama mtoto.
Ain't no dream up in here, man. I know some of them have made it, so I think it's doable. You know, it takes a lot.
Me, what I believe is that American dream iko, and it is alive and it is kicking.
Amen.
You know, hapa mimi niko na cornbread.
Yes, so
it is alive and it is kicking.
Yes.
The only thing that it is, si rahisi vile ilikuanga kitambo.
Si rahisi, yeah.
Na watu ile mistake watu fanyanga ni giving a very very great picture about maisha, how maisha iko huku.
Yeah.
You know, msichana kupiga kutoka home nitumia, you know, ngiri 5, unaona hata tu nimtumia ngiri 10 tu afurahi. You know, like kama msichana akatuna loose change ya ngiri 10, basi yako na pesa mingi tu sana.
Akona pesa mob, yeah.
You know, akona pesa tu mob sana. And so kuna ile image to create. But I've seen people who have started from zero, wamefika hapa, you know, and they've done real well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo wako it's there, iko kama iko, see, it's there, it's alive and kicking.
Yeah, it's
the American dream iko. It's there.
What's your take? It is there.
Kwa watu wale wako home tuambie iko, it's there.
Iko alive and well.
It's just
if you're at home,
for me, on like
made it.
Yeah.
Stay away from this place. Stay away
from this place.
If you're home, you've made it.
You've made it, yes.
Stay away from this place.
Me, all I can say is nothing good comes easy. The American dream is there, but you have to work for it.
Actually,
it doesn't mean that ukikamu, bam, right there it starts. No matter how when you umekuja, it doesn't matter.
When I get there,
however umekuja, whether it's green card, student, or anything, the dream is there. You just gotta work for it.
Some
work
people
hard.
up in here are talking, and yet they are hiding.
Nothing good comes easy. My case, stop being negative.
Yeah, I know. Mzako na mabuta na stu mingi sana mse.
Weka American dream yako imeku.
Hadi mapepa nika tunaomba nigini.
Kama American dream yako imefail.
Gaza usome jam.
I'm pissed off, man. You know, I thought I was coming to a land that is flowing with milk and honey. Coming here, I'm gonna, you know, wipe some ass around and say, you move up the ladder. No. No. Stop.
Kwani love what has happened?
I know.
Anyway, you know, let's listen to something. There's someone somebody did a video on the American Dream. I want you guys to listen to it. Or you know, you'll give your opinion. Mike atatuambia, maybe you should tell us what stood out.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen.
According to a U.S. national poll by New York Times and CBS News, the American dream is alive, if not entirely well.
I think what it is people want something, and that's just what they're calling it. But I think everybody wants to succeed. And it's just that, you know, it's so known. The American dream, that people are like, I know where to go to succeed. America. Yeah. But that's not the case at all.
But achieving that dream is another thing altogether.
I've come to the United States to go to school. This is why I came. I didn't come here to show people in Kenya that I'm in the States. If you focus and you know what you want to do, and you decide this is who I want to become, it is so possible. They don't call this country just a place where, you know, dreams coming true for nothing.
Many of us pay the required 13,500 shilling fee just to be eligible to get a visa. But our wish is hardly ever granted. The U.S. Embassy sees hundreds of Kenyans a day, and after a somewhat uncomfortable, rigorous process, only a few are granted a visa. Meaning that the embassy makes over 1 million shillings a day to make you wait in line for hours, pry into your most personal life, deny you access into their country, but somewhat, that does not deter us. Why is it that the overaching feeling to move stateside is so attractive? Is a grass...
So my question is, kuna kitu Mike ameguzia, but I think inakuanga ni shida ya hii historia American Dream. I think watu wakikuja huku, they're usually not fully given idea of what is going on, what is expected of you, what you know, kama stories za credit. Akunanga msao kuambia credit what you are supposed to do with your credit. You know, wana tu enda uitishe loan, enda uitishe gari, enda uitishe nini, but the thought of you have to make and maintain the payments na nini akunanga mzi, you know, no one tells you about that. Wafikira pengine hii mwezi nitaskip, you know, I'll skip it and do it next month. Unaanza kuharibu maneno, unaanza kutumia kabarua. Credit card yako ilikuwa tu ya so mbili. We've been paying minimum payment, but 3 years later you still hujaimaliza, you know.
Pay minimum payment at $25.
Yeah, $25 ya hujaimaliza. Haya, msee anakuja, you know, unakuja, you know, unahostiwa na msee. Ai, after wiki mbili you haven't even gotten, you know, asha kufukuza. You know, you've been kicked out, you know, and stuff. So I think inakuanga ni shida kubwa sana. How we are trained when we come here is or what we are told when we come here inakuanga problem.
To me, I think ni venye tunaambiwa ukikuja hapo. Unajua ukiwa home, ukuje uambiwe, you know, uko ukienda ukishafanya au ufanye kazi mara 2 mara 3 hivyo. You know, utakuwa na do, alafu unachukua calculator yako, unasema 80 times, unasema tunapewa au mseme hata kama ni 5 bob ama minimum wage au 9 bob ama whatever, 9 times 80 na wow, seme, you know, so 7 an hour. Oh, that's the best thing. Saizo hujaambiwa story ya credit, hujaambiwa hao ama hujaambiwa nyanya ni kaso moja, nyanya moja, you know. So hiyo ndio shida, information ndio tupatangi poa, but as soon as watu wamelanda hapo hivi ina kuchange, ina kutransform, man, which is
mmesikia Kenya hiyo video imesema ama mimi nimesikia solo, man. These people pocket over 1 million shillings.
I heard that.
And yet deny you guys visa. Mmesikia hiyo story. So they're out there to make money and to make a lot of money over the poorest of people in the world, man. Mse ameuza kila kitu yake.
Martin, uenda ukamwaga huko.
Man, I'm pissed off, man.
Y'all should switch places today because
he's just pissed off.
Yeah.
Let's just hear a little bit more. There's a place where they interview a Kenyan couple walikuwa hapa, and they decided to to go home na whatever. Just listen.
Really greener on the other side?
I think one of the really big misconceptions is there's an assumption that if you do go to the States that you automatically are successful. And I also think how people define success is very different. I also think that there is a misconception that, you'll go to the US and you'll get an education and that's all you need. There's a lot more than that.
Meet the MAHASLAZ family. They relocated to the United States in 2007.
America has a lot of opportunities. It is a bigger economy. It's developed. That means there are lots of things that you can do. It's also up there in terms of standards and scales and how you get measured. If you don't measure up, then you start reducing those opportunities. You eliminate yourself to businesses that you could do easily in Kenya, and then you eliminate yourself to other opportunities that you thought they were, but you can't convert that potential into a reality.
The MAHASLAZ family lived in America for only 4 years before deciding to move back to Africa.
We like getting involved in the church community, and not to say that you cannot get involved in the church community here, but I think for us we felt like it worked out very well for us in Africa. And with the coming of the new baby, as I said, we did not have domestic help, and we have always had domestic help, and it became very, very hard for us. We felt like we know an easier way.
Their daughters live in America and are currently attending university. Christine is working on her finance degree at George Mason University.
And it's funny because people think, America, it's this great country, and yes, it is, but the education in Africa, I still remember, is really hard. They definitely have a lot of expectation for you there, like a lot of things that they expect you to do and a lot of things they expect you to learn in a short amount of time, whereas here it's like they kind of go with the pace of the class, and that you could say that's a good thing because you're not getting so overwhelmed and you're able to achieve what you need to.
Kenyans in the
So hapo umesikia story ya babysitting. Kuna kitu hiyo madhe ameguzia. The story ya babysitting na story bringing up kids.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You find that kuna watu wengi who switch their kids kwa parking lot. Mmoja anatoka job moja anaenda job ingine. Tupate ende kwa parking lot ya Walmart. Switch car seats na whatever, because number one, you cannot afford to have domestic help like I said. Back home, unaweza employ, but very cheaply, although I think sahi wanaanza kufanya lazima sijua kwa na NSSF na HAF. So anyway, according to your experiences, what do you guys think ni shida zipi za American dream that makes it difficult? What is it? Michael aliguzia credit hiyo najua ni shida kubwa sana.
Can I just say something?
Big time.
Can I say something? If you're successful in Kenya, to compare the two lives, okay? To go successful in Kenya. First of all, you're working Monday through Friday. 8 to 4. Weekends kuna all sorts of functions with family, friends, whatever, kama ni church, kama ni mbuzi, kama ni bar jioni, kwanza hiyo ni idea. All sorts of functions in America. Hata kama tuseme you've made it,
hata kama uko off or something,
ku make it ndio make it, lakini bado you gotta do some extra hours ndio uko na ako ka pocket change. And rarely you're gonna make it so that it's a Monday through Friday. Not okay, make it your Monday through Friday pocket inenepi.
I can disagree with you.
Nipe.
Kuna watu wale ni ukweli. Kuna watu where weekends are not even weekends no more. There are those people who are doing that. but there are also a group of people who actually are professionals. They're working for Boeing, they're working for Microsoft, they're working for, and they're living that good life of Monday through Friday. If you find us, there are people who are also like RN, and mtu ambaye ni registered nurse or an
they earn
LPN.
good money.
You go making $30-40 an hour. You don't have to do those kind of jobs. Most people who have to do doubles na weekends and 2 jobs and 3 jobs because you're making 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, not a lot of money per hour. Na kuna vitu unataka nyumbani. Kuna project unataka kufanya nyumbani. Haya, nyumbani kuna watu wanangoja pesa yako. Sometimes haya unapata, alafu pia bado kuna expenses za huko which are always constant. Hata ukipata job, ukikosa job, so there are those people who wenyewe wanaishi hiyo maisha. Wanangojanga weekend, ikifika ni weekend. Most people who are doing corporate jobs and stuff, they're like, hey, you know what, hey, Friday, it's my Friday.
It's
it's
my
time
Friday.
to go.
Yeah.
Wengine ni mahustlers.
Okay.
Mahustlers.
Wana hustle.
Wana hustle.
Weekend ni kuhustle.
Hata weekend imekuja.
Supervisor ndio kuna ile shift bonus ya 2 bob. I gotta go get there.
Holiday, James, are you? Of course.
Kuna wana on the half pay.
I know, time and a half and stuff like that. So kuna watu, there are those people who are living hiyo maisha poa. Wako na ni wengi. Most people are we are hustlers, we are tuna hustle, tunajaribu. But ukicompare lifestyle ya home, we imagine home uko na apartment yako iko na carpet, uko na TV yako hapo hivyo, uko na fridge na uko na kagari hapo.
That's a big deal.
Uko mbele mzee,
uko mbele.
Lazima ungeka fridge.
Yeah.
Na microwave.
Na kama
hata mimi size ndani bado mzee. I'm sorry.
Ni kweli, so ungekuwa mbele. I think tukikuja hapa tunazoyanga tu, it's a life that you're so used to it, you do not appreciate ile.
You don't embrace it.
Hakuna kitu poa kama maisha home. That's being said. Kwa sababu kitu ya kwanza uko na your childhood friends when you grow up now, family. Alafu uko na family. I was about to say that. And culture pia ni culture to grow up now, kitu rahisi, kitu which is very very common, language. Unajua Kiswahili ni muhimu, man.
Ni muhimu.
So kila mahali unaenda Kiswahili, which is you feel at home. Hapa hivi we are caught in between. Haujui uongee Kiswahili Kizungu Kiswahili ama mother tongue Kizungu
Kifaransa,
and especially watoto wetu,
which is very uncomfortable.
Unaongea Kizungu, you're not good at Kizungu.
You have an accent.
You got an accent umse. Yeah. Unajaribu still, most of the people that you're supposed to socialize with, your fellow countrymen, your fellow even the fellow Africans or whatever,
MAHASLAZ right here,
like you said, wako shift. Wako shift. Mara moja ukienda bash, when you go to a party, there are those who are coming in from work, and there are those who wanaharakisha ndio ndio job ya usiku or something. It's always
nani bash.
Yes, nani bash.
You will never find that ama limaze leo siwezi nikakaa kesho na rauka to niko na job. And that makes the experience a lot more difficult for us, because unakuja sasa hata neighbor, you don't know what to talk about na neighbor.
That's true.
Nikami
hata sijui ma neighbors zangu, honestly speaking, I don't know my neighbors.
And that's the American dream.
Nile unatoka unaingia kwa gari unaenda job.
Me what the American dream has taught me, that no matter what, money is not important.
Money is not.
The only reason that is making
time.
Because at home hakuna shida. Ndio kuja hapa kulikuwa na shida home. But what made it a lot more worthwhile ni ati home wewe gonna father na mother, like you said, the church.
Family is very important.
That lady was talking about like going to church and volunteering in church. Spend a day too now, say you can walk around like most stuff. My parents wako wakikuja huku most of the time wanaboekanga because they can only stick within your apartment.
That's true.
nyumbani mtu amezoea anatembea kidogo hapo nje akitokea tu hapo kwa gate ama hapo ni aje wataongea hapo 30 minutes 1 hour washuke waende there's always something. But here now you are like a loner, you are uko solo
kwa saa zingine hata Wakenya wenyewe hataki kuongelesha.
Yes.
Kwa hiyo tabia mbaya
washachanuka sana.
Yes.
Au ya
unaona tu you can't be in their class wacha ujikalishe.
But anyway, me kuna kitu moja I must say is that yes, there is opportunity in America. And yes, you can make it. And yes, it's easier to make it in America than Kenya. And hiyo ni kitu moja tuwezi kataa kabisa. But there's one thing mi kitu moja unisinya is seeing somebody who has made it in Kenya
coming here
and then ruin their lives and regretting it for the rest of their lives. So mi kama tunaweza patia msee message is if you've made it in Kenya, it's not as usidhani ati umemake it huko. It's not as simple as it looks like or people make it look like. Kama umemake it in Kenya, live that life. Forget about America. Kuna life huko.
Kuja visit kama unataka but not for
I think the main problem that is normally there. Number one, you are whatever profession. Let's say you're a civil engineer at home. So you want to come here and you think that you will be given the respect of a civil engineer. Umesomea KU, umesomea Nairobi University, whatever. Unakuta hapo unapata America, they don't recognize that.
Nope.
Everybody's nobody equal. Told you that.
Yeah.
And you know why they even don't recognize it? It's not that we have not given good education. It's Africa.
It's just
the fact that in Africa
education ya kama home na ukicompare education ya home na hapa it's different.
Tunakula education moja ya maana sana in Kenya.
In the home wa study wapite. It is a fact.
Africa, Kenya, East Africa, hata si South Africa,
East Africa.
East Africa is way better than Central Africa.
Of course.
I'm just saying we don't even know that university. I'm like, seriously? But anyway, it's the American dream.
It's the American
and like
dream.
I said, Mike Leo pissed off. Mike should have stayed at home.
Shida iko Africa, we have a long way to go. Lazima to improve CV yetu around the world. It's tough because watu wale who own the media and wazungu. I was reading an article where the top 10 things that we think are owned by black people. BET ni ya mzungu.
Imagine.
Essence Magazine.
I was shocked. That shocked me.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yes.
Nilikuwa nimepost iko kwa Facebook. The top, you think that they are black but they are not black. And so you try and do things that can help you as a black person or as an African. It's going to take a long time before wafanye recognize. But what makes me happy is that they ignored China until China came and took over. So that's all right. What do I ignore? Africa in a rise, that's all we can say.
Future equal though.
Future
the next
equal.
maybe 20 years, 20, 30 years.
If you make it in Kenya, you stay in Kenya.
That's the best advice we can give you.
Yes.
Ni ukweli, if you made it yenyewe kusema ukweli.
Hakuna mtu anasemanga ukweli but
I think also especially kuna age flani I think if you are actually above 40 I don't think but kila mse should we all have our own hustle. Kuna there people who come who are above 40 now, they've made it. It's all, I think you can make it in America.
Just for a few years and then
don't make it. You will sacrifice sema najifungia nini shida kubwa ya watu wengi which the block so many people that you have the potential but kuna hiyo ceiling inafungia ni mapepa.
Yes.
My story of mapepa, I know it affects so many people who have potential or whatever. So you have to lie low like an envelope and say, lazima natulia tu, you can't. Hiyo kitu inasumbua sana.
Jumping from state to state.
Yeah.
Man, I think wameshika hii address. I gotta move.
Which is true. It's true mse hapo.
Which that doesn't make a difference. Wakikutaka
watakushika anyway.
So it doesn't matter.
But you huwezi kaa tu na ngoja.
Ngoji mse.
Let them catch up. Anyway, there's me like, you know, I'm saying I go home like my king has said, if you've made it, you don't need to come. If we are not going to tell anybody, do not come and try, because there are so many people who have come and they have achieved.
And they've achieved it, yeah.
The thing is, I think what si kama ni embassy yetu that should do it, or there is education on umefika America, what are you supposed to do? Enda training fulani, enda shule fulani, tafuta job fulani, you know, don't always, because we kama mimi ni watchi, nitakushow kwa watchi. You know, nafanya Walmart, Goodwill, that's what I know.
The famous one is CNA.
Mimi kitu moja naweza sema, mtu akona green card should they be doing Walmart jobs?
Not really.
Hiyo sasa hiyo ni gumu kwa sababu a lot of people wenye wako na green card bado hawajapitia hiyo. It's better actually wakikuja hapa wanaona this is way better than Kenya. Unajua kwa sababu wako na green card, so hata nikifanya CNA you know
I'm all right.
It's way better kuliko naenda Kenya nafanya you know job yenye sijui inakaaje, but ukipewa hapo hivi $10-15 hapa CNA you all right. Lakini ukiongea na msemo mwenye alikama hapa hivi in another way other than green card
na amepitia shida,
amepitia hiyo shida yote, umwambie shika ndio hizi green card, I think there is a difference.
There's a
be a huge difference.
Watu wana mbadi sana.
Look, everybody has their own circumstances. Kuna kile wanakwanga, you know, there is kile likuleta hapa hivi. I cannot deny that. So we cannot say at msi yako green card na afanya McDonald's, you know. You don't know what he has gone through or why he's there. Sometimes you find that pengine hata ulikopeshwa pesa
labda ni mchinga hawezi pita mtihani.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
So green card or no green card, kama ulikuwa mse wa D, green card haitakupatia yeye.
That's true.
Bado utakuwa D na hiyo hii. Kwa hivyo kama wewe ni mchinga,
we cannot help you. It's true. Sometimes you know, like I know many people who have done ile nursing course, but sasa ile kupita ile NCLEX exam, it's like a whole other, you know, story altogether. So but the thing is, that doesn't mean if you fail the exam fulani, they are at your opportunities zote zimefungwa.
That's it, there's so many things to do.
If you want to be
here.
a mechanic,
so
you can be a mechanic. You are, you know, there's so many opportunities.
Are making a killing.
Oh yeah.
That is one field. Si lazima tuende shule.
Mechanics are making a killing in America. Mbaya sana.
Me what I can say is, Kenyanese advice Wasee, kama ni mchinga, that is. You don't have to have a degree for you to succeed in America. There's also ways of doing all kinds of stuff out there. At a business, you can do anything here. You can do anything. Si lazima tukue education ndio ati ukue millionaire or whatever it is.
That's true. Hata Kenya.
Yeah. You know, I've seen Wasee wajasoma, but guess what? They live way much better than that doctor. Wanna earn way much more.
That is unfair.
You know what I mean?
That is unfair.
Take him as a celeb. Just saying. You know.
Anyway, this is a topic that you know, iko na so many angles, so many whatever, zingine zinatujamisha. We just getting pissed off because of his story.
How's they gonna make millions per day from poor people? I can see as a countryman that we should do something about it, man.
Our government should inapaswa kutetea, but
they should lower that rate or something. Come on, cause mse uliona kuchukua visa, uliona hiyo line yote
inatoka huko Gigiri road
20 so hundreds of people,
but they know hiyo line na kuanga whatever, unasikia tu mse no I'm sorry like shit, hata mimi nikienda
no I'm sorry alikuwa on his 15th no kabla ule mmoja apate.
I know.
That's true.
You guys have to be heartless, to be turning people down. Mse ameuza shamba, ameomba nini, wamefanya rambe ndio wapate tu hiyo doi tu ya interview. Hata si ndege ya interview.
Hiyo 12,000 hiyo.
Well,
it used to be 12,000.
Wewe umejaa.
Unasikia sasa ni $3,500.
What?
To do what?
You interview.
What? Whoa, okay. I guess it's been a while.
Hapa si mimi nimesema.
Mimi nilikuanga 12,000.
Anyway, hiyo hatutamaliza hiyo.
It's one pissing topic. like for real.
Hata hiyo maliza.
Yeah.
Millions, not see at the states on New Soto.
Yeah.
Milking some poor countries, and I bet they're not doing that to Africa alone, to Kenya alone.
It's the
I'm
whole
sure
world.
it's nation.
But you see, can you blame? Listen, they've done marketing of their own country in such a way that they've told you, ukuja America, your life will become so good.
But you know what?
Okay? And people have believed, they buy into that dream, because when you look at a person like Obama, whose father was just a Kenyan, he's now president, you're like, you know what, kumbe dream is possible. So that dream is what they've marketed it, package hiyo kitu kila mtu anaitaka. Kenya, ukiuliza mambo ya Kenya tunaupuzi tu, tribalism, sijui what,
kupigana,
tunapigana,
sitambotia cause sijui ni wa wapi, all that stupidity things that, you know.
If Kenya was good, if
Kenya wangekuwa na fight ya
Somali,
wakikuja Kenya
wananga sasa hata wamefika poa. Because there is no war, there is no whatever, na kuna vichorochoro, there is a way you can make money.
Yes.
And now unakuja isli nini and you are right. Mkenya shit huko, hii maisha ni ngumu, sijui what,
we're not proud of our country.
And I found it pretty interesting is that Somalis wanna come Kenya and they make money.
Money. Even Indians, they make good money.
The funny thing, Africans tunakuja America and do better than the Africans Americans. So is it kuna kitu that I guess makes the people kwa country, you know, inaendelea poa, relax or not work as hard and because not utilize the opportunities as well.
Ni kama vile tu unasema msee ako na green card doesn't need to do much. Msi unaongojeanga tu man.
Umeshikwa news.
Baba wanapitisha hiyo bill. Damn. There are those people who are like that, you know, they're following, you know, because you know, and kwa sababu ya zile shida umepitia, the problems that you go through make you have eyes that are wide open.
You experience more things.
When you see that door imecrack tu kidogo, uko nayo.
That's true.
Tell kama ule msali aliimbia nani ile Uhuru sijui what is it called?
Otongolo time.
Otongolo whatever that guy. The dude now is doing okay. Msee ametoka mbali.
I know.
You know, mzee ametoka mbali. You know, so if problems zinakuanga poa, sometimes you don't know, but they are good because they sharpen us.
Immigrants are 4 times better off to make millions than regular people. Saa zingine unajua, saa zingine watu wanasemanga ati you don't see the opportunities zenye ziko hapa. You know, and people take it as a cliche at you know, tumesikia hiyo mara mob wase wengi wanasemanga hivyo, but sijui nini, but saa zingine ni ukweli. You know, watu wa huku waonangi opportunities definitely zenye ziko hapo hivi. You know, zenye ziko just too much.
But see, the thing is, because you have gone through the problems that you've gone through, you don't mind working 24 hours back to back or whatever, 2 jobs, 1 job. Kuna msee alikuwa anabadilishia nguo kwa gari. Anaenda gari anabadilishia juu anaenda job nyingine. You know, I taxi then sijui kwa what, you know. Ni mzee, his kids now doing okay.
There's one time nakumbuka na wase walidoze kwa gari parking lot for 2-3 hours waingie shift tena. You know, sasa hizo umetoka job ya kazi ngumu, hard labor, you get in at 4, sijui 3 in the morning, unadu job mpaka 10 usiku, unaenda unadoze tu kwa parking lot, ndio urudi job tena 3-4 in the morning. You know, that's so wase wanaona
watu wamestruggle,
but once umekama umekuwa comfortable hapo hivyo, you know what, squeeze hata.
And then you know the sad part in that story, umse aoni ati amedoze 3-4 hours. Yeah, anahesabu hiyo overtime
na I miss out.
Inaitwa kuhustle.
MAHASLAZ.
Anyway, don't get wrong, it's not always sad. It's you know, it's not always sad. There are people who've come, they've made it. So many people. I believe, like, whether you are here or whether you are at home, there is one thing that will make a difference in your success is your hard work and your own determination.